Hey Simmers! So I've been doing this playthrough with my family, and today we're building a house for my brother. It's gonna be a micro home bachelor pad style. So right now in the build, I'm kind of just making this little tiny deck, which is really funny. And then I try to go for this like diagonal kind of bathroom look. Now I picked this pillar and these stairs and this fence, and I just kept switching between the color palettes like a mad woman. I just couldn't decide really what colors I wanted, or like if they were the proper color, were matching everything else. Sometimes it's hard to really see what colors are matching in The Sims. I really hate that. I wish that they would just pick like the same colors, use the same color swatches, like make it consistent so that I can build and use all the items without being like, does this match? Does that match? Is that color the same color? It really annoys me. But I really enjoy the new university items. I've just got the pack, so I'm like super excited to use it. And I'm hoping to do a tiny home university playthrough, which is going to be really exciting. And I hope I get to do that. So right now we're adding a plant to the front, and I decided that I did not want to go with that door. It was kind of just being a pain. But I really like the front windows like so much. I love them so much. I'm just trying to figure out what windows right now, try and get the layout, which I end up changing quite a lot and mixing things up and adding different windows, and I just change it a lot, which you'll see while we go through it. I'm super excited though about Tiny Living. There's so many new items, and I'm just really excited to see what builds people will come up with. I'm excited to see what builds I will come up with. I've got a few in mind, and hopefully I'll be able to get them out. I'm super excited for it. So yeah, I'm struggling to find a window right there. So eventually I just go inside and just start working on the interior. It took me forever to find a door just to use for the bathroom. I just kept going back and forth between what color I wanted, and I ended up with the university door because it just had like a nice swatch, and it was also like small. It was very small, which I was struggling to get the bathroom to work, but eventually I got it. Like, I've play tested this whole build. It's you can use it. So right now I'm adding in the couch, and you can see that I moved the bathroom back because the bathroom needed a little bit more space. I was like, oh, I have 2 more towels, I might as well use them. I need a little bit more space. But yeah, right now I'm working on the bathroom, and I was struggling to find sinks, and like I switched back and forth between having a 4 to a 3 tile bathroom. I ended up with the 3. I ended up not even using that rug, which is really funny, but I was really experimenting and seeing what different color swatches there were with this pack. I haven't really read up a lot on it or seen a lot. I really just didn't want to spoil it for myself and just wanted to get into it and play it, which was a blast to really do that, considering I never do that with any packs. But this one I did, and I really enjoyed it, so I'll probably do it from now on. Just kind of experiment with it, which I tried to do this house without like any tiny stuff, and it was interesting. And you can see here I try to put like a half wall there to try and make like a shower curtain, I guess, in a way. I don't know. But then later I found out that the university has like that glass, man, I don't even know what you would call it, like a glass shield, I don't know. But I ended up using that because I was like, oh, I didn't even notice. Well, I saw it while I was trying to just figure out what I was going to do for the bathroom. Like, I didn't just want it to be like open shower head, toilet, and sink. It just felt too open to me, even though this is a tiny home. Oh man, I feel like I'm spending forever in the bathroom just trying to make it perfect. Jeez. I'm really excited though to do the whole Tiny Living University. I'm going to like go through the sim, creating the sim with you all, and then we'll get right into the series, and it's just really exciting and I can't wait. Trying to find, yeah, that tiny little, I love that. I think it's so cute. And I thought I wanted it like up high, but then I was like, well, maybe they couldn't reach it. So I like brought it down because I was like, oh wait, it needs to be closer to the toilet so they can actually reach it. Yeah, right here. I love that. I love that plant. I want that plant off of there. I want it. But yeah, so you can see where I came back and I'm like trying to fix these colors, and I'm really struggling to find like the matching, and I was like, well, that's kind of hanging off the edge, so should I use this different foundation or not? Which I think I just ended up giving up. I was like, no, not worth it. Yeah. And then we're starting to work on the roof, which is my favorite part of this entire build. I really love the roof. I mean, I love the whole build, but the roof, like, I really got experimental with, and I was really excited about it because I'd never done anything like it before and had been seeing people do it. I was like, oh wait, that's an awesome idea. I should try it out. And I love it so much. It looks great too on this like tiny home. It really gives it some dimension that I really needed. Like, it was just so boring if it was just a roof, but it has, like, as you'll see, it has glass so that you can see through, and I thought that was like really pretty. It's like a little home, so you can like sit on the couch or like lay in your bed and look up and look at the stars at the night. And I thought that was really cool. I know that's really girly. It's just a girl thing. But God, I was struggling with this. Like, I could not get that to paint for some reason, which I really hate this lot, because when you try to swirl around the back, that just gets in your way. This lot's in Windenburg, by the way, and it was so frustrating. And right there, I just took the ceiling off just to be sure that it didn't count towards my tiles. And I kind of wanted like the windows to be like see-through too, to the bottom, because I thought that'd be really cool. And not to mention the fact that you can see through the glass, so why not make the whole roof, you know, collapse so that you can see all of it. But yeah, I kept having trouble with this lot, like being able to like kind of get in there and look at the windows because of that back thing. Like, I don't even know what that is, but like, fix it, please. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it getting in my way. I've built on this lot before, and it just always bothers me not being able to like get, like, zoom out and being able to see the house from like the back view without it messing up. So I love these windows, which two of them ended up getting deleted. I don't know how, but I thought I should change them, like move them down a little bit, but I was like, nah, I kind of like that they're like right there. And then I moved this window down to match the door height, which I really love. And then I'm adding in floor tiles so that they look a little bit more neater, which I love doing. So, funny enough, I put the console down first and thought that it was the desk, and I couldn't get a chair to hook up to. So I was like, why is this not hooking? What is wrong with this? This is a desk, isn't it? And it was a console. It was the console. It wasn't the desk. I felt like an idiot. Well, I'm sure we've all been there, done that. I ended up getting rid of this table. I just didn't really like it. I didn't like the high top, and I really wanted to use the other new dining chairs, not the high top chairs. There I am, going again at the swatches. I'm like, does that match? Does it not match? Adding in a rug here for the front, which I was trying to use like blues and greens, and then that like light wood and whites. And then I figured out that the chairs for like the university, the colors are actually green and yellow, and I was like, oops, because I was trying to go for it like, because it's bachelor pad, so it'd be like sport, like have sports in it, and my brother's really sporty, so I figured that I should add some sports propaganda, and then he would probably have sports propaganda. But yeah, I went with these chairs, and I really like that poolside table. I like the wood, and that it was like white. I really love that new lamp. I just wish that we had some better color swatches, honestly. Like more modern, maybe. Like I like that they have the white and black, but white and black is just really overused in my opinion. I like to mix it up, but I do like that they give us the ability to have like the dark wood or the light wood with the white or black, which is, it's just really nice to be able to do that. I'm trying to find a clock here. I think I ended up changing I ended up changing that to white. I'm adding in a laptop so that he can use it. And I know that space is like so tiny right there in the doorway, but this is a tiny home. Like, it's micro. I gotta use all the space I can. Which I did. I definitely did use all the space. So I ended up using these green counters, but then I hated them. And I was like, no, these are ugly. And you'll see how I'm adding more tiles to the kitchen, which I do the diagonal, which I really like because it just does this clean, smooth line right into the living room. And I really like that. But I always end up using the Brohill wood counters. I don't know why, but they're the most modern looking, and I think they're really nice looking. I normally don't use these blue ones either, and it was really fun to be able to use them in this build since I never get to really use them. Blue counters, it's kind of interesting in a way, but I end up changing these counters. What are they called? Countertops? Not countertops. The drawers. The drawers above the countertops. I end up changing those a lot. Just for the sheer fact that I couldn't decide on what I wanted to do. Oh, I hate this. I tried to move them down, but they like never click properly, and I was like, screw it. I couldn't do that. I haven't even added lights yet. Or wallpaper, which I always usually do the furniture first and then I add the wallpaper because it's easier to match the furniture than it is to do it the other way around. And as you can see, I struggled there with the mini fridge. I was mad that it wouldn't fit right there with the door. I thought that was kind of dumb. But then I was able to add the trash can and it fit nicely, which was nice. Add the sink and changed it to the black with the silver, which I really like. That contrast with the cream colored countertops, which my brother currently right now is a Brutista, so I was like, oh, should I add like a coffee or an espresso machine? I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. And I was trying to make sure that there was no other space I could use for those because I just thought it looked so cluttered. But then again, this is a micro home. It's gonna be cluttered. I even wanted to add counters. Oh, and then I love this. I love the new little shelf for the micro homes or the tiny homes. I love these little shelves. They are so cute. I love the little mittens, the teapot. Like, why can't we have these items just separate? Why can't we have these little items that we can just decorate? Like, just give us shelves and then just give us a bunch of items and we can just put them down. Like, I would love that. I would love to be able to just decorate the shelves. Or like choose the colors. It'd be nice. I miss that about Sims 3. Sims 3 was nice about that, being able to pick your colors and the good old days. But I ended up going with those nice blue lights, which I really like. And then I ended up choosing the saucers, which I know everybody loves using them, but they're so bright and they just light up the room. But I went with the green ones, which is probably very abnormal. Just because it's got a blue-green vibe going on in here. So I wanted to match that. Let's see here. So I'm picking wallpaper, and I was gonna go with the two-tone wall because I thought it looked pretty nice. And I was like, oh wait, I like that color. And I ended up using the blue brick, which I absolutely love. Yeah, I love that brick. I think it looks really good. And then you can see right here, I'm trying to match that color at the top, which it took me forever to find the color, but I really liked the color, but I didn't want to keep the under tile, so I was able to do that. And I'm just extending that brick there, which I really love. I love that so much. It just really is giving such an accent to it. I'm adding outside lights to make sure that outside's lit up well enough. And you'll notice that I'll start to get into landscaping, which I end up not finishing on camera. Sorry. But I was just in the mood and got a little carried away and forgot to record it. But you can see it in the after pictures how well, you know, I did the landscaping. And I did this really cool thing because, you know, there's not much room in the house, so I was able to take it and put more activities outside, which I thought would be really fun because it's supposed to be kind of like a bachelor pad and like an athletic kind of home, and I feel like there'd be more outdoor activities than inside activities. And I really love that two-tone stone. I love it so much. And I love adding like a bush or something in the front of windows like that, which you'll see at the end. I end up using, I think, one of the bushes from the Solani pack. Yeah. But I'm just adding in some greenery, and then the umbrella rack. I really like it right there. And those plants at the front, I absolutely adore those. Those are so cute. And I saw somebody bring them up, like size them up, and I was like, oh my gosh, those are so cute sized up. So I decided to do that. And I added a bike because I figured he probably wouldn't have transport. He would just ride a bike around. And then you can see me here painting the landscape and kind of rising it for the landscaping, which you'll see at the end. It looks gorgeous, in my opinion. I know it's kind of biased, but I really like the way it turned out. And I'm adding a basketball hoop. He's a huge basketball fan, so I figured a basketball hoop in the backyard would be nice. I was also checking if putting down concrete slab counted as like new tiles or not, and apparently it doesn't. So if you're just adding wallpaper to the outside, like, well, I guess it would be wallpaper, it'd be like floor paper, I don't know, but adding that to the outside doesn't count. So that's nice to know, but it costs more money, which kind of sucks, except for the concrete, which is nice if you want a basketball court, but otherwise it's kind of pointless. You can see I do that row right there, and I'm just kind of smoothing out the terrain a little bit. I get rid of that row, and then I start adding in everything for the back. Like, I'm trying to think of activities we could do. I wanted to add a chessboard back there. You can see right there, but that window just pops out. But I love that window. I love the window so much. It's so nice. It's a great window. I wish they had more nice, different windows. I've seen this CC pack where they have like a tri-fold door or window. Sims, please, please. I want that so bad. I want it. But I'm kind of adding the fireplace in the back with the sports chairs, in which I didn't finish the landscaping on screen. So we're jumping right into the screenshots, and I really love the way this house just came out. I've got screenshots all over the house except for the bathroom. You can download this house. It's called Micro Bachelor Pad, and my gamer tag is Risky Times, capital R, capital T, one word, which, it's pretty easy to find. And you can look at it yourself. You can modify it if you want to change it and tag me so that I could see it. I would love that. I would love to be able to interact with you all. It'd be amazing. But yeah, here's the house, and I hope y'all have a great day. Bye.